Tonight, Raleigh police defending the actions of its officers after a video of an arrest from over the weekend is making the rounds on social media. The video has some groups saying police used excessive force. Others say officers were just doing their job. CBS 17's Colleen Quigley is live in Raleigh, digging deeper into that video for a clearer picture of exactly what happened. Colleen.
Yeah, Angela, police telling us that they were on their way to serve a warrant when they actually spotted two of the people they were looking to arrest. One of the officers ended up in the hospital after being headbutted during all of this. And I also spoke to one woman who claims her teenage son mistakenly got wrapped up in this ordeal. And I want to make it clear, though, the video we are about to show you is not from police, but from a witness. It's Mother's Day, and in this video given to CBS 17, Raleigh police are detaining two men. Tamila Baker, here in the beige shirt, approaches the officers.
I'm asking them, what's going on? That's my child. We live over here.
Tamila's 17-year-old son, D'Angelo, is sitting on the ground in the blue hoodie, detained by police. Officers were in her neighborhood with a warrant for two other men. Baker says her son wasn't involved with that pair.
As they're cooperating, you know, there was a little scuffle with one of the other guys they had in handcuffs. Then they asked them to get up. As my son was getting up, the officer went to snatch him up. When he grabbed my son said, "Don't touch me." Next thing I know, there were 7 officers on top of my son.
According to police, officers smelled marijuana when they arrived and detained 4 people. Quote, during a search of one of the individuals named in the search warrant, he headbutted an officer, causing injuries that required the officer to seek medical treatment at a hospital. That subject was taken to the ground to control him and prevent any further injury. Moments later, a second person is detained after police say he, quote, became combative and attempted to flee. As the video plays out, more officers arrive and a growing crowd yells at them. In a second video given to CBS 17 also shows frustrated onlookers yelling at responding officers.
Because I'm tired of y'all.
People just antagonizing these police officers to try to get them to do something, you know, to do something that would, you know, escalate the situation. But the officers maintain tremendous control and professionalism.
Rick Armstrong with the Raleigh Police Protective Agency explains officers needed to control the crowd so the investigation could continue.
It would be very concerning for a police officer because they're certainly outnumbered and there's a lot of unknowns. They don't know who in the crowd has weapons, what they're capable of doing.
Tamila still has questions. She says D'Angelo's never been in trouble and is preparing to go to college on a scholarship.
This situation really got out of control.
Tamila says her son was not charged. Well, tonight, RPD telling us they do have body camera footage of this incident, and they are planning on petitioning a judge to have those videos released. Meantime, police telling us they did make one drug-related arrest from that original warrant. Reporting live in Raleigh, Colleen Quigley, CBS 17 News.